Next, we want to talk about the different types of data. There can be quantitative data, which are measurements that are normally numerical according to some natural numerical scales. So, for example, weight. And then there's qualitative data, which cannot be measured. So it's not measured on some type of numerical scale. It's not naturally numerical. So this would be some type of categorical data, like sex, for example, male, female. That's not measured on a scale. So here's some examples. We want to classify as quantitative or qualitative. So a person's height. So the person's height, that's a number. So this is going to be quantitative. Race. So race, Caucasian, Black, Hispanic, Asian, etc. Those are categories. That is qualitative data. Salary, that's a number. So that's going to be quantitative. Paid in dollars. The amount of gasoline a person purchases, that's going to be a number, 6 gallons, for example. So that's quantitative. Tax filing status, so that would be like single, divorced, married, etc. That's not numerical data, so that's qualitative. Zip code, those are numbers, but the numbers represent geographic areas. So they're really categories. So this is actually qualitative data. Area codes for your telephone are like that too. Highest college degree earned, that's not a number. If I said highest grade level earned in grade school, that would be numerical, but this is going to be qualitative data, categories. And then inside of quantitative, qualitative, the data type will break down more. You have some subclasses here. So inside quantitative data, you can have discrete data, which is countable. And these are isolated points on the number line, usually no fractional pieces, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And there's gaps between your data points. And then there's continuous data, which is measured, and it can take on any value in a range. So countable or measured is what you want to look at there. And then for qualitative data, you could have nominal data, which is just strictly categories, no order involved. And then you can have ordinal data. Ordinal data is ordered categories, so it's got some order in there or some ranking of the categories. So let's go back and look at the data here, and let's subclass it here. So height is quantitative, so that could be either countable or measured, and it's actually measured, right? You measure height with a ruler, and the dimensions are in inches or centimeters. So this is continuous. Your height is infinitely divisible. It can take on any value in a range. Race is qualitative. There's no natural ordering there. So this is going to be nominal, strict categories. So this is nominal. Salary is quantitative. You can talk about salary ranges. Money is actually infinitely divisible. Our smallest unit is currency is a penny, but if you go to the gas station, you buy gas for $2.99.9, so $2.99 9/10. So they're actually dividing up pennies. So that's actually continuous. It can take on any value in a range, and it's measured in dollars. That's not isolated points. Amount of gasoline a person purchases, that's quantitative, and it is also can be any value in a range. It's measured in gallons or liters here, so this is continuous. Tax filing status we said was qualitative, no natural ordering there, so that's going to be nominal. Zip code is qualitative, there's no natural ordering there, that's going to be nominal. And then highest college degree, that's qualitative. However, there is a natural ordering here, so this is going to be ordinal. right? And associate's degree, so you can get, associates. Sometimes they call those AA. Then you can get a bachelor's degree, BA. You can get a master's degree, MA. And then you can get a doctoral degree, PhD. And, granted there's BS, but, BS is essentially equivalent to a BA. And then Associates in Science, AS, and MS, and, PhD. There's like JD, Juris Doctorate, so doctorate in law, but it's still a doctorate here. So associate's degree is less than a bachelor's, is less than a master's, less than a PhD. So those have a ranking, natural ranking.